Alright, welcome back to the channel, guys. It's been a couple weeks here. We got set back. The car had locking lug nuts on it. Trust me, I tried all the methods to get them off unconventionally. Didn't work, so 5 pages deep on Amazon, I find the key and I was able to get the wheels off finally, because the next step in the process is taking the wheels off to raise the car up enough on the coilover so that way we can put it on the trailer without high centering. Let's see if we can do that. Alright, so here's the Miata's current state. We have it on jack stands and let's see right here. Yup, that looks like it's completely maxed out as low as possible. I looked them up. These are Raceland Coilovers on here. Let's go ahead and see how much height we can get out of this. Alright, that's pretty much max height right there, I think. Can't really do much more than that. These are only partially locking coilovers, meaning that to lock it in, I just gotta turn this guy to the very top here and tighten them together. Second coilover finished. Alrighty. Moment of truth. Will we have ride height? Let's see. That's way better. So before, this wire right here was maybe like 1/8 of an inch above this. There was literally like that much space between the coilover, between the tire and this. So the coilover looks like it gave me probably closer to like, 4 inches right there. Let's see. Same over here. Jeez. Oh, that's, I can't really see on your end, but that's about 4.5 inches, probably 4 inches total from the tire to the body right there. So, I'm good with that. Now it's time for the back tires. The jack was so low, or the car is so low that I couldn't even jack it up from the differential because the exhaust right here is in the way. So the best I could do is just throw it on some jack stands, kind of halfway through the middle of the car, and they're like kind of slammed. Alright, little update. It was about right there, and now it's way up here, so hopefully we've got another 1.5 to 2 inches of a lift in the back here. Alrighty, same thing with this side. Got about maybe like 1.5 inches. So let's go ahead and tighten that up, put the tires on, we'll see where we're at. Look at that. Now we got some real space to fill. Yeah, we just unslammed a car. We did the opposite of what everyone's trying to do. We just unslammed this guy right here. This used to be to the T. Now from that to that. Yup. So the goal of that was to be able to put it on the trailer and not high center. So hopefully now it'll be able to smoothly go up onto the trailer. Won't have any issues transporting it. And then of course we're gonna slam it back. But for now, this is how it's gonna be. Another big task we gotta do, and that is removing the AC from the Miata. This is not a tutorial. I'm just gonna be picking things apart until we get the AC out of here. And I'll probably find some more broken things along the way, just like how I have the fuel idle control valve bolts that are broken, like that guy right there. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so first up I went ahead and removed the air intake right here, as well as the coolant line, and my car didn't actually come with the reservoir over there. So, alright, so we disconnected the AC lines from over here, and then remove the bolts, remove the sensor, and then all the way down here, removing those ones that go to the heater core. That guy. One glove, one hand, one mission. Alright, so we also removed the AC condenser over here. And up next, we have to finish removing the two lines down there. Instead of loosening the tensioner right here, just going to go ahead and snippy snip that. Like that. Shortcut. There we go. Two down. So power steering is coming out, whether it likes it or not, and so far it's not liking it too much. Okay, a little update. It's not that hard to remove the actual power steering lines. I got them out right over here. It's just kind of tedious because it loops around all over here. There's a few 10mm bolts, brackets to hold it on. You gotta use your clamps, take off the tubes. It's not too bad. You can tell that's the color of what was in there. All we have left now is to take off the actual power steering pump. Alrighty, so last part of the power steering pump, delete, is you have to basically take that line right there and you have to loop it with the other line that we have coming out of the top, that one right there. So that line to that line. There you go. Then you're donezo. I was gonna use the Sawzall, but that proved to be pretty tough to cut that line, so instead I got the Dremel. Might be a pain in the ass and tedious, but always trust your Dremel, because that was about 30 seconds of work and it already cut a decent sized gash in it. So it's gonna keep on going here. Slow and steady wins the race, you know. All right, let's go. The Dremel worked out pretty well, and that probably took maybe 20 or 30 minutes on and off, breaking blades. And I said, screw it, we're pretty much done. Just gonna try snapping it off now. Go. Boom. Alright, well, that's cut, and now that I got the hose off of the top one right there, all I gotta do now is remove the bracket, that bracket, and loop the lines, and bro, we're good. Alright, so that's where I'm gonna leave off this episode. I know it's gonna be a long one, got a lot of stuff done, but we're just getting started. We got this whole entire Miata back here to cut up. So go ahead and stay tuned, and be ready for the next one. See ya.